The price of silver dropped the most in years, even more than last Friday's huge drop. Now on Tuesday, the price of silver has dropped over 8%. For what reason did this happen, and why should we be positive about the future of silver and its price? Let's look around. Yes, it has been a huge bloodbath red for all the metals. The price of silver has completely dropped today. There's no other way to say it. The fall has been very strong, but this kind of behavior is kind of what we should expect. But, it never seems to go up as much as it does when it goes down. That's why this is merging. This is a huge sell-off. This is an example of panic selling. It's clear that the markets are in a panic mode because people are selling and getting profits. So this doesn't really surprise us in some ways. What happened with the valuable metal prices right before they closed? This is the story of the tape. 53% of gold's value has been lost, or $4,125, which is $232.10. Gold is still more than $4,100. Silver, on the other hand, is down 7.4%, and gold is doing very well. Gold is now $48.57, down $3.88. It went way over the $50 price mark. But I believe we will see it again, and I think we'll see it again soon, everyone. Platinum, palladium, and rhodium were also hit. Palladium was hit the hardest, falling 6.27%, and gold platinum fell over 5%. People, now is a good time to buy. Now is a good time to look and see because of these big beatings. Summit Metals is one of the few places I haven't checked, but I think they'll be very fair. But check them out and see if Summit Metals has any deals for you. Also, click on the link in the next sentence to see how great their customer service is. Tell them Uncle Sal sent you. Silver is one of those metals that changes a lot. This kind of behavior shouldn't come as a surprise either. In fact, I was a little surprised that it fell so much today. But really, what's going on here? I'm going to talk about two pieces. One, this is a pretty interesting view of what's going on and why the prices of gold and silver are dropping so quickly. This is writing by Brian O'Connell. We can see that buyers in commodities have made a lot of money in 2025. Gold and silver have been especially good for protecting portfolios, and I've said many times on this show that 2025 has been too good for us so far, and times like this are normal. Again, this is one of those things that just happens, so we have to roll with it. Today we got punched hard. The value of gold has gone up about 56% in the last year. As of now, the standard SPDR Gold Shares ETF shows that gold is up 60% so far this year. But keep in mind that it's not an increase in value. The price has gone up. You can figure out how much something is worth by its price, but there's something more than that. Silver has gone up even more. 78.4% so far this year and 62.6% in the last year. But in the past week, both gold and silver have gone down in value. Gold has lost 2% and silver has lost 5%. Of course, that was before. Of course, we saw that it fell more than 8% today, which was a lot worse, and buyers have changed how much precious metal they own. Daniela Sabine Hawthorne, a senior market expert at Capital.com, says that the price rise in gold and silver seems to have stopped at the beginning of the week.